The principles of project learning. Number 1. Give learners freedom to choose. This video is part of a series on the principles of project learning. In this episode, we will explore how project learning begins by giving learners freedom to choose. Learning is richer, more rewarding, and deeper when learners are given freedom to choose how they engage with the learning process. As we all move into an environment where more and more learning is happening outside the conventional classroom, it becomes more important than ever that we give learners freedom to choose. This principle is at the heart of project learning. Project work is personal. When working on a project, the learner is in the driving seat. The learner's own interests and skills help to shape what they produce. As a result, the learning process becomes more meaningful and engaging, and often project work leads to learners producing high-quality outcomes that reflect their personal interest and commitment to the learning process. Moving forward with project learning. When it comes to project learning, it isn't a matter of all or nothing. Project learning can be used as one of a range of different approaches. Some teachers prefer to spend lesson time by instructing learners. Others prefer to give learners more freedom to choose how they approach assignments. Many teachers like to incorporate both instruction and project learning as part of a varied approach to learning. There is no right answer to the question, how much project work should I do with my learners? We can all make use of project learning, whether we decide to use it as our main mode of learning or simply as one of the tools in our toolkit. Starting points. So, how do we make a start with project learning? It's best to start where you are now, with the learners you have. This applies whether you are teaching 8-year-olds or 18-year-olds. It applies if you are a school teacher, a mentor working with a group of young people, or a parent helping your children with home learning. Here are some practical tips for the first steps on the project learning journey. Let learners choose a research topic. For example, choose one of the capital cities of the world and prepare a talk for your class on its human and physical geography. Turn an assignment into a creative challenge. For example, make a documentary video on your favourite topic from history. Set a practical challenge. For example, you have been asked to reduce your school's energy bill. Research possible changes and present your proposals. Link learning to home life. For example, how many ways can you identify of reducing single-use plastic in your home? Use co-creation. For example, work in groups to find the best online sources on sustainable design and create a shared slideshow for your class. These ideas can be used straight away. You don't need to rewrite your entire curriculum. The starting point is to look at what you expect learners to do and ask yourself, can we get to the same endpoint, but along the way, give the learners more freedom to choose as part of the process? This is the first step on the road to project learning.